It's time for the percolator. It's time for the percolator. This rich lady getting paper. Because there's a rich lady getting paper. Hello, everyone. Welcome back to my channel, the Lemonqueshajenkins channel. Hold on. Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back. Hello, everyone. Oh, wait. Preston, I need your help.
What is it?
Two things. I need my tambourine.
Okay,
Thank you. Oh, give me that thing on the floor. Yeah, just give it to me. Thank you. And then that water there. Is that mine?
Yes.
And hit the fan for me, please. It's really hot.
Where's how?
Hit the click. No, turn on the switch first.
Is that it?
Yeah, no. Turn the second one on. Maybe that's why. Okay, yeah. But turn off the light. I'm using natural light. Hello. Okay, now the fan. Hold it once. Wait. Pull it.
I think there is a fan.
Oh my God. Lord have mercy. Okay, that's fine. I'm just gonna sweat and die. Shut the door. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Hello, everybody. I don't know what happens when I go to sleep and wake up. I'm like recharged. It's weird. I just wake up like, who wants to smoke with me? Who wants to smoke with me? Who wants to smoke with me? All right, let's get started. How I close the door on abuse, part number 2. How can I lose if I'm already chose? How can I lose if I'm already chose? I hope that all has been well with you. For me, I'm moving along. Every day, I got a chance. So when I first started this, you probably could tell the difference between my presentation of self. I was terrified. And now I'm kind of just like, let's get this thing going. So how I closed the door on abuse, I did the intro. So if you didn't see the intro, you got to go over there to that one. Trigger warning here also. So I don't know what I'm going to say. This is a freestyle. And so the other day I was sitting and piggybacking on the first video, and I was thinking about my 6-year-old self and the sexual assault, and it dawned on me, and I was thinking about it, and I was like, I don't even know how she felt. I don't know how the 6-year-old me felt. I just really don't know. I remember what happened. I remember very vividly. Oh my God. Who wants to smoke with me? Zoom me in. So I was, someone watched the video and they were chatting with me about it. This person came into my life, so they've been able to be another person. It's only 2 people that's really like that really probably know me very well. And this person I was talking to them, they watched the video, and then they were like, yeah, because you disassociated. And then I just was thinking to myself, I have disassociated my entire life, really. Like I've really been in that very like robotic sort of way about myself. Like I don't know what's going on. Like what's going on, but you don't. If you have been abused, then you probably know what I'm talking about, especially if you're very good at compartmentalization. And as I dubbed that or coined that, my introduction to the world as a 6-year-old. So it's disassociation, because I didn't know how the 6-year-old me felt. And I did cry a few tears, and I'm working on that because my feelings are very like slow, very fleeting, I guess. So I'm feeling something and it's little tears, and then that was it. But that's good. That's good for me. So yeah, so I happened to think, and I wrote, because I'm writing my autobiography, and I remember jotting down that if I could have just take that little girl's hand and just like, let's leave. Like my big self now would take my little self hand and be like, let's leave. Get out of here. You're so talented. What the fuck is gonna, let's go. So yeah, disassociation, and a lot too happened with me coming to this point to speak to you, to help you walk and close the door on abuse. It could be male or female. This is not that type of space. As I said in the first one, so disassociation, that person helped me recognize that that's basically the space I've been operating in. So like disassociation and a lot of trauma, and being able to just kind of like take the trauma and just put it over here, and compartmentalization, and just keep going with my life. Just keep going. Like, I don't know. Anyway, like that's how I think it's more like if you are a mind person, you have that, it's probably easier to do compartmentalization, because you're organizing your thoughts, just move it out of the way. So when I became a mother, which I never wanted to have kids, it's weird. I never wanted kids. And when I became a mother, that's when a lot of the trauma from my childhood started to come to the surface, because I was raising my kid. And I remember seeing my son when he was like 6, 7. He's so innocent and defenseless. And I would think a lot of the trauma would come back, and I'd say, how could an adult engage in, sexual behaviors with a child? Like, this is just the power differentials. And I started to think, and I used to write a lot about power differentials. If you were on my Instagram stories, you probably saw me talking about power differentials a little bit, but that's where that came from. It's such a large power differential to think adult would want to engage in, sexual stuff, with a child. I don't know what you can say on YouTube. And also just beating the shit out of somebody, stuff like that, to somebody that's so defenseless. And people be like promoting beating the shit out of their kids, or like me, you getting beat the fuck up for no reason, and you got broken bones and all type of stuff from getting beat, and the person is helpless. Like, it's just a little person, it's just like, I was just a baby. So this isn't really panning out to be a how to close the door on abuse. This is just leading up to why. I guess I would classify this upload as to why and how I got to the how to close the door. Is first is simply giving yourself, as the person who was perpetrated abuse upon you, this to feel, respect how you feel, not looking at other people to respect how you feel, just you respecting how you feel. And how I feel, I don't know about it, just that disassociation and allowing that to come back, and sharing with you that that's how that all came about, where I'm looking at my son and like, I don't even see, I could never do that. Like, I could never do that stuff. It's so bizarre. I am neurodivergent, which someone came into my life and helped me with that also. So I think that helped shield me from a lot of the trauma in my life. How can I lose if I'm already chose? How you mad, ho? So this not turned out to be the best video. It's not my best presentation. I'm just talking, and I'm excited. I was terrified, but now I'm ready to talk, obviously. But I have taken it upon myself, as a person that's neurodivergent, as a woman that is sharp-minded. So I'm going to classify everything because I like organization. And I have classified abuse into masculine energy and feminine energy. This is not to be confused on male or female, because it doesn't even matter. Okay, people could use masculine directed abuse tactics, like beating the shit out of you. That is masculine energy's form of abuse, and a woman can do that. So it doesn't have anything to do with that. And again, this is not that kind of space. Okay, this is fast light energy. Okay, this is advanced thought. So I have did it, and I'm excited to share that with you. So I did make the point there when I said that the church, because I grew up in the church, and that the church helped me to think that I wasn't important. It's because when I grew up in the church, and they would talk a lot about virginity, and if you don't have your virginity, you basically ain't shit. And I remember having a conversation with somebody recently in my life, and I was hearing this person talking, and I just was thinking, and they was talking about something about virginity and stuff. I didn't interrupt because I like to hear what people got to say. And I just thought to myself, some people shouldn't try to deal with certain people because you haven't experienced it, and you're causing more harm than you are helping. Even though a lot of times people aren't really trying to help, they're egotistical. They just want to be heard, and they want to throw their weight around. So as a 6-year-old girl growing up in a church after being sexually assaulted, and so you're not a virgin, and hearing, again, this is a little person. If you have a child, you understand what I'm saying? This is a 6-year-old little girl in the 1st grade, and you're sitting there getting this type of indoctrination that every Sunday, every Wednesday, every time, that if you're not a virgin, you're a piece of shit. If you're not a virgin this, virgin that. And you got to understand the programming that you're getting from hearing that over and over, with people don't even take into consideration. There's all sorts of things that happen in the real world. Some people don't live in the real world. I don't know. Some people, I don't know. A lot of times it's intentional. Let's just be real, because people aren't really trying to help. They just want to be seen and heard, But just think about that. So that is what I meant by that help solidify that I didn't matter, and I basically was fucked up from the beginning. All right, so I'm gonna conclude here. I'm not tired actually because I leveled up. Hey, so and I wanted to have it in this sort of setting because I wanted to be like two people talking. I'm here to help you. I don't want to be like hear ye, or whatever. Even though I am an empress, but I wanted to be personable and just hear my story and know that if I can do it, you can do it. So I want to bring organization. First step, say no. Second step, respect how you feel. You need to respect how you feel. You don't need to be trying to get other people to respect how you feel. You just need to respect it. And everything will start falling into place because you'll start to know those people who mad as hell about it. And so they could just leave. You know, you want me to tell them? I'll tell them for you. Get the fuck out of here. Play that. I ordered some new dumbbells, so I got a fresh pair of dumbbells that I ain't even opened the box yet because I just like to work out and I do like 100 push-ups every day. I'm not kidding about that either. You might be like, for what? Because I like to. You see what I mean? I don't wear shoes because I'm a beach girl, a beach babe. I don't wear shoes, but if I had to wear shoes, I would wear black Air Force Ones. Surprise, mother. Who won't smoke with me? Who won't smoke with me? Ladies and gentlemen, that concludes part 2 of how I closed the door on abuse. It was kind of all over the place. But anyway, if you get it, you get it. And yeah, so this the spot. And I'll meet you back here for part 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I don't know how long I'm going to keep doing this. And but no, I hope you found something useful in that. And until next time, I love you and you matter. Bye. Who won't smoke with me? Who won't smoke with me?